right. A dream or a song that hits you so hard, filling you up, suddenly gone.
Welcome, one and all, to One Shot Revolver, episode 3. Hope everyone out there is having a lovely day. So today we're playing Coffee Detective. Roman will explain shortly, but firstly I would like to do a quick acknowledgement of country. On behalf of the Australians in our group, I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people, traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. Over to you, Jay.
Hi, I am American and on U.S. soil, so I will talk about the Monacan Nation, which are the indigenous people that were here prior to our government that pushed them out of their land. And we give our quiet respect to those that continue their traditions today. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you, Jay. All right, over to Roman. Coffee Detective. Let's go.
All right, everyone. Today we're going to play a game called Coffee Detective by Alex Flanagan. We are channeling today the spirit of the small town murder mystery genre. Touchstones are something like Twin Peaks or Midsummer Murders, where one of our characters today, one of our main players, will be the murderer. I am playing your titular coffee detective. My name is Rex Halliday, and I'm here from the Australian Federal Police in the town of Mooloolaba to investigate how John Carpenter was driven off the road into a wood chipper. Now, I suspect this was not, in fact, an accident, and that someone in town had something to do with his death. So I've gathered you all here to assess who could be involved. Damien, can you please introduce your character?
Will do. Thank you. My name is Horatio Excelsior, 25 years old. I'm an accountant in the town of Mooloolaba. I guess...
And how did you know the victim?
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. So poor old John, I did his taxes, and he was also a keen player of lawn bowls, which I played with.
Okay, great. Thank you, Horatio. Jay, can you please introduce your character?
Yes, I am Mr. Joseph Connor. I'm a local guide, outfitter, and I'm sorry to hear about John Carpenter's passing. He was a customer of mine, and I might have even called him a friend.
Okay. Thank you. And Erin, can you please introduce your character?
G'day, lads. I'm Irwin Steve.
Love it.
Yeah, I work in the Animal Rescue Pestle Control Department. Me and old mate John, we go way back. Bought him his dog Brucey, and when Brucey died, I bought him Brucey too. I'm so sad that Brucey 2 now doesn't have a dad, because they were all this.
Well, that's good to hear that you're so concerned about the dog. Now, prior to us starting recording, I've asked each of you to write down a terrible secret that involves one of the other players and yourself. Now, that will come out during the course of the game, and you both know what that secret is. But for now, what I'd like to do is go around the circle, starting with Horatio. Can you please tell me about an open secret in the town that involves Joseph and Irwin?
Bloody oath, mate, I can. So there's a secret everyone knows in this bloody town. It's well, it's definitely not a secret that Irwin Steve and Joseph Connor, they actually run an underground cockfighting ring.
Whoa. To think an animal welfare person would run an underground cockfighting ring.
Oh, the hypocrisy, mate.
Fascinating. Well, it doesn't look good for Irwin and Joseph. Joseph, would you please like to tell me an open secret involving Horatio and Irwin?
Let's see. So I would say that Horatio, you like to take really fast drives with Erin.
Oh.
Riding around these ridiculous curves down through the valleys in rental cars with the top down.
Just so they're go out for joyrides together, do they?
They go out, yes. They go out and they take these ridiculously fast rides.
Ah, I see. All right. Fast joyrides. Well, that's not the realm of the Australian Federal Police, but we might refer that matter to the local police. All right, Irwin, sorry. Would you please? Very close. Would you please like to tell me about an open secret between Horatio and Joseph?
All right. So you didn't hear this from me, but the deal is that Horatio fudges his tax accounts for his clients. He's been embezzling money.
Scandalous.
And Joseph's in on the cut.
Oh, okay. Right. And everyone knows that. People know about this.
Well, he's the only accountant, so you either lose a couple hundred or you don't get your taxes done, you know?
That's right. So, Horatio's the only accountant in the small town of Mooloolaba. All right. Well, I've taken your initial reports, and I've got a prime suspect. Oh, this is going to be backwards with the camera. I've got a prime suspect right here, someone who I suspect, and throughout the game, who I suspect may change as a result of the actions of the players. So, how the game will run is we will go clockwise, starting with Damien, and we will. They will each take a turn, not me, where they will have a scene or they will eavesdrop on another player's scene. And from there, we will find out how this story unfolds. Horatio, would you please like to start us off?
All right. So I describe the scene, and then because I want to have a scene. So
yeah, you describe what you want the scene to be. Either like a one-sentence objective for the scene, who is in the scene.
Yep.
No. Once you decide, no one else comes in unless you decide it.
All right. Me and Irwin are in the coffee shop discussing cars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Great. All right.
All right. Ready? Let's go. Irwin, mate, how you going?
Oh, yeah, good, mate. Oh, last night's bender was a real fucking ripper trooper.
Oh, man, so many stubbies, mate. You know, came home at 3 a.m. and, oh, man, they're friends with that toilet, I tell you.
Yeah, mate. Oh, fuck. Close calls a couple of times, almost knocked a chicken dead, but he survived.
Oh, yeah, done that a few times myself, mate. So what about this John fella? He was a bloody drongo, but, you know, he's sad to be gone. Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Well, I heard he fell into a wood chipper, but that's not something you just do every day.
Sounds like something from those bloody American movies.
Yeah. something shot in Canada about it.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, nah. But you got any suspicions on who it might be? Now we got this bloody FBI. No,
AFP.
Australian AFP. I forgot the Australian version.
Yeah.
ASIO, what was it? Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Australian Federal Police. We'll go with
Australia, that's it, Australian Federal Police. Oh, mate, bloody hell. So many can't keep track of them.
Yeah.
They're all part of the alphabet, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy from that letters company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The letters, not the letters.
He's just snooping around and hope he doesn't find shit out.
Find shit out. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it was some shit I definitely don't want. Anyway, enough said.
Yeah.
So we're going to go driving tonight. Maybe take the blue Fords out tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, we love those Fords.
Oh, mate, they just the sound. Oh,
yeah. Get up those revs.
Oh yeah.
I know stuff about cars.
I heard you got Irwin some Bruceys.
Oh, you're looking for a Bruce?
Looking for a Bruce?
Just all dogs are named Bruce.
Bruce,
Oh no, mate! I found the best sheep. Such a Bruce.
He found the sheep named Bruce. Oh man! Actually, my name was actually called Bruce. He's a bit of a drongo, but
Yeah. Oh, ain't everyone a drongo these days?
Oh yeah. Especially that bloody AFP guy. Too.
Yeah, the drongo of them all.
His nose in, bloody hell.
Yeah, you don't know what's he doing here, right?
Yeah.
Wrong accent.
What's he doing here?
What's he doing? So yeah, have you had much dealing with Joseph lately?
Joseph. Nah.
No, I mean, he's a bit of an interesting fellow, He's an outfitter, I mean, in a town like this, do we really need an outfitter?
What's an outfitter?
Jay, do you want to describe what your role as an outfitter is?
Yeah. I provide the gear needed to be in the outback or take a walkabout.
Right.
Oh, I thought you were more like a fashion, fancy fashion.
I thought it was a car outfitter, but I was.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I asked. Now we've got to clarify.
So let's redact that and go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, he takes people out into the outback.
Wouldn't it just line up that he and John Carpenter went out and shit went down, and he's like, "Oh fuck, John saw it. Now I've got to get rid of him."
What do you reckon that might have happened?
I don't know, sort of.
What about the wood chipper though? Do you reckon he put him in the wood chipper?
Well, you know me, I know cars.
Yeah.
And cars don't just go off the road and land in wood chips.
No, it's very strange. That guy's he's a bit dodgy, I think, because he doesn't really know much about the outback.
Yeah, no. I heard that one time he got lost just walking down the main road.
What is that? I mean, come on, mate. Truth. Bloody hell.
Oh, crikey, mate. What a jokester.
Oh, my God. I actually had to tell him what Uluru was. You didn't know.
Really? That's grouse.
Oh, that's super grouse, mate.
How many words can we get in by the
How many colloquialisms?
How many colloquialisms can we get in? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, mate, better get going. Look forward to.
See you tonight.
Driving around the sands tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
It's fresh. Yeah. No, that was great. So yeah, you choose when to end the scene. And again, if you want to invite the detective in, you don't have to say it at the top of the scene. You just say at some point when you want the detective to arrive. And you can always sort of talk about it above the table. It doesn't have to be in character.
Sure. No worries.
All right. Jay.
Hi. Yeah.
Joseph.
So yeah, Joseph. So this is the scene Joseph wants.
Mm-hmm.
One of Joseph's daily walks with Irwin Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Well, we go back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll explain.
Yes.
Irwin Steve, man about town.
Yeah. So, I'm starting on this walk, and I'm gonna be like, I understand. You know, we go way back. We've remember when we stayed in the cabin after we did that stuff.
Yeah.
We stayed in that cabin. We stayed away. We're bonded.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, Brokeback Mountain situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what did I just say yes to?
Can we redact that? I'm so
No,
sorry.
please do not redact
No,
that.
no. If that's not comfortable, you can redact that if you want. You say no, but you know.
So like moving on, we're together sometimes, you know, and we take these walks and we go way back. So I heard that you were talking with Horatio, and I know that, you know, everyone's been talking about John, and I just, you know, I just wanted to hear what his words about it were. And, you know, everyone's really concerned. So what's the word on the street?
Right. Yeah, nah. Horatio thinks you did it.
Well, I hope you cleared him up.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
Well, he told me, oh shit.
Anything you say is true. Go ahead. Whatever you want.
He is worried about the embezzling coming out.
Yeah. You know, we go way back, but I haven't seen you like this disturbed about something in a long time. I'm wondering what's got you rattled.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate, I just hear this music sometimes and it really interrupts my thought
Sort of
process.
breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I had my do not disturb set on, but one device didn't get clear.
Oh, it broke through. I shall disturb. Oh, mate, you know, I love and care for Brucey as if he was my own son. So I'm just real upset about the animal situation in this town. I hear stories of chickens getting knocked over in the middle of the night. So it's a real problem we've got to start facing. You feel my drift?
Yeah. Well, you know, I just think that what we got to do is be level with one another, you know.
Yeah.
Stay together. We'll have more of these walks as we always do. I think that's the end of this scene.
Yeah. No, that's great. So again, just to reiterate, so as much as I'm observing this, as a character, I don't hear any of this unless you invite me into the scene. So, Erin, Irwin, would you like to have a scene, or would you like to eavesdrop on another scene?
I'm gonna stand by the eavesdrop.
Okay. Damien.
Oh, back to me.
Mm-hmm. It's a small group, so it's going to be your turn basically the whole time.
Yep. I think I'll have a scene with Joseph, but I'll invite the detective.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When do you want me to appear? You set the scene.
Okay, I set the scene. We're at the pub. At the TAB.
Okay.
Beautiful. We're at the TAB, and we're about to bet on a horse race.
Yep.
And you can come in, say, when the race started, maybe?
Yeah. So do you want me to come in mid-conversation or like I'm there at the start?
Mid-conversation when it's about to start the race.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell. Joseph, how you go, mate?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. Had a bit of a late night. Oh, man, still recovering. Yeah, so what do you reckon about this number 4 in the 34th race? Yeah, Prince Albert. What do you reckon?
Don't bet on him.
Don't bet on him?
Dog.
Bit of a dog. What do you reckon? Or should we go?
Oh, I haven't done this much. I leave it to you.
Leave it to me? All right. Well, why don't we go for, let's say we go for Bob the Builder, number 3. I reckon he's going to take it out. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, mate, the race is about to start. Let's
Gentlemen.
Oh,
horse racing, I see.
Oh, are you that bloody the detective,
I am
detective
Rex
I've been hearing
Halliday.
so much about, mate?
You can call me Detective Rex or Detective Halliday.
I'll call you Rex. Can we call you Rex? Yeah, I'm going to call you Rex. Yeah.
No, you can't call me Rex.
You
You
said
can call me
Detective
Halliday.
Rex.
You can call me Detective Rex.
Detective?
Put a detective in there. That's all good.
All right, Rex.
Just
no problem.
detective.
Detective is okay. Now, gentlemen,
Thank you, Detective.
you seem to be betting on horses.
Yeah, don't think that's illegal, is it, mate?
Is this a regular occurrence for you both together as well?
First time I've been here.
Joseph, not
Never
really
been
into it.
before.
But
Never been here, Joseph. Is that true? Let me just. Okay, you've never been here. Cool. And Horatio, are you a regular attendee at the horses?
Usually every Friday, mate.
Every Friday. Okay,
The
cool.
day after payday. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and are you winning? Are you losing? What's
Oh, I'm pretty good, mate. I'm pretty good.
You got an inside scoop on a horse I should bet on? I got a tenner here. Have you got me any good advice?
Well, I don't know if you heard about this horse called Prince Albert. He's pretty good.
I'm not one for horses, but if you say Prince Albert, I go up to the window and I bet $10 on Prince Albert. So what were you two? I saw you two talking together just before I walked in.
Well, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what happened to my friend John, and
you were close to John.
Horatio. He's been talking about him all around town, and he invited me to come here to the horse place, and it's public and all, so I figure there's no harm in doing it. But I don't know.
Are you afraid for your life, Joseph? Are you?
No.
Is there a reason you need to be in public?
So I'm generally a person who doesn't like to be, cornered.
Okay, cool. Don't like to be cornered. Okay, fantastic. Now, Horatio, you said you invited me here. You said you had a few words to say. Is there something you needed to tell me? Head to head. Detective to suspect.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to listen in now, Erin?
Yeah, can I listen in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
On the other side of the pokies.
Yeah. You're at one of the slot machines.
Yeah.
So Damien, Horatio, did you have something you needed to tell me in confidence? Is that I'm all ears.
Oh, in confidence.
Anything you say between us won't come out until it's in court.
Oh, nothing right here this minute, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
I am. Yeah.
But no, everything's good, mate. Yeah. He says that louder than he says the other thing.
All right. I just need to just go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
He's a bit of a strange bloke, isn't he?
I think Jay's talking to you.
Oh yeah. Joseph.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was staring at number 6. Hey, number 6 just came in.
Oh, don't tell me number 6 won.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, bloody luck. I just put 20 on him. Freaking Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
I come back in and who won the race?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Is number 6 who I bet on?
No, you beat number 4.
Oh, well, this is why I shouldn't gamble. Just a waste of money.
Bad luck day for me today. Usually I do a lot better than this.
All right, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Detective, before you leave, has there been any progress in figuring out what happened with John? I mean, any more specifics?
Well, from the crime scene, we're not yet sure if it was an accident, but the brakes on his motorcycle weren't working. But that's about all we know at this point. Mm-hmm. But good to know you're paying attention, Mr. Connor. If you have any information for me at any time, here's my card. I'll be in town for a few days. Just give me a call.
Thank you.
I leave the scene if you wanted to keep going.
No, it's his scene, so. What, is it my...
No, it's Horatio's scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My scene.
Yeah, this will get confusing with someone dropping and all that.
Because I thought Horatio started a scene with me in it, right?
Yeah. Yep. Correct.
And called the detective. So do I get a separate scene, or is there?
No. So you're part of the scene, but it will be your turn to then start a scene. But Damien's currently in control, and he basically decides when it ends.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I figured.
I chose to pull myself out because nothing productive was really happening. I got some information, and if you want to talk after I've left, then you can. But otherwise, Damien, are you happy with the scene?
Yeah, let's end it there.
Yep, great. All right. Jay?
Yes.
It is your turn. Would you like to? And so Erin's character, Irwin, heard all of that. Not that there was anything too incriminating there, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Also by a private message, I also sent Damien a card.
Yep, I got it. Yep.
So he can read that, and it tells him when he can use it. It should. The description should. Yes. Yep. You can play that at any time. Usually when you're in the scene, but you can play it if you're not in the scene. On you. Jake, what would you like to do?
So, Irwin and I are going to take one of our daily walks, but we're going to end it at Magruder's Cafe and meet detective there, Detective Rex Halliday.
Yep. Sure.
So just to,
What was the name of the cafe?
Magruder's.
Magruder's.
Not MacGruber, the character from SNL. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Magruder's. All right. Sure. Go for your life.
All right. So it's a nice day out today, isn't it, Irwin?
Oh, mate, bloody beautiful.
Don't you enjoy our walks?
I do.
That's part of your day.
Going on day. Yeah, no, I don't get up too much.
Yeah, I'm glad we make such a regular time of this, and I know we're doing something differently. We're ending at the cafe. Did I tell you that I invited that detective to come
Oh,
Yeah.
to hang out with the detective?
Well, we're going to meet him because he just showed up at the track randomly after Joseph invited me, or after Horatio invited me out there.
Oh.
So I was out there. I've never been to the track before. And he just shows up and starts asking questions about John. And, we know John. We've gone way back.
Way back.
And I just don't get what's going on. So I figured we could kind of level up with Detective at the cafe. So we're coming up to Magruder's now. I'm hoping you can kind of set things straight with what's going on.
Yeah. Do you think Horatio's trying to like stir shit up? And I don't know. We all know his business is going under, so he's just trying to throw everyone under the bus while he can do it.
Dingle, dingle, dingle. I open the door.
You see Rex Halliday sitting at one of the booths, drinking some coffee, and for some reason, cigarette laws aren't here, and he's smoking a cigarette at the table inside.
Is he eating a cherry pie?
He's eating a cherry pie. Irwin, Joseph, please take a seat. Just the people I was interested in talking to.
G'day, Rex.
Good to see you, Detective.
Interesting to see both of you walking together. Regular occurrence, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And can I ask, Irwin, say, what were you, John died only 2 days ago in the afternoon. Can you perhaps tell me where you were at that time?
2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was.
Wait, what time was it?
Oh, it's about 4 p.m. on, Thursday afternoon.
So you're saying the death, what time the death occurred, Detective?
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
4 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Just about.
Oh,
almost straight on.
Joseph, wasn't that when we were, doing our little side business?
Side business.
Is there a side? Is there something?
You'll have to be specific. I mean, you're saying you were together with me at 4 o'clock. Is that? I mean, you're trying to say something.
Yeah.
Ooh, shady.
Joseph, were you not with Irwin when they're saying they were with you? Is that what I'm hearing?
They were talking about doing our side business, and I don't understand what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh.
I see.
Everyone knows about our side business, dude.
I mean, are you talking like side business? Or are you talking like side business? Are you, I don't know what kind of side business we're talking about.
I was talking about the underground cockfighting ring.
Yeah. Yes.
Cockfighting ring.
We had that.
You just said that out loud. Wow.
I see.
We had a cockfight actually happening right at that time. I cannot believe I'm saying these words.
And is that a regular occurrence on a Thursday afternoon?
All right.
Not that specific day it was happening, but yeah, we do have fairly regular occurrences, and it's every day. Like, I mean,
you run a cockfighting ring every day.
Because when the cock crows, the cock crows.
Right.
Is it? Oh my God!
That's an expression somewhere.
When you put this with the Brokeback Mountain reference,
I was thinking that.
All right, I think this is canon. All righty.
Yep, everything we say is canon. Okay, and so you've been running this underground cockfighting ring. Did John ever show up to this cockfighting ring? Open question to either of you.
I don't recall seeing him there. I see a lot of people come and go, and it's not my job to run them.
You want free tickets? Is that your sort of thing?
I don't think, if I didn't have more pressing matters, I think I'd be kind of shutting this down It's illegal, you know.
No,
What?
we've got the
yeah.
cock's consent.
You do know we're talking about chickens, right?
Yeah.
I do.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of like a document, and on the bottom it's got like a stamp of a chicken.
From the RSPCA.
Yeah. Not like a chicken foot. Like I agree to be in this cockfight.
Oh, with a chicken claw.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Everything above board, mate. Talked it over with not the sheriff. The sheriff.
Yeah, sheriff's in Australia.
American term.
We have it cleared with the local authorities.
Authorities. There we go.
We've already paid them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you trying to get more money?
Have you just admitted to bribing local authorities, Joseph?
If you want more money, Horatio is the guy to go to.
I see. Right. Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Thank you, Irwin. I'll be keeping my eyes on both of you. Don't leave town. And I stub out my cigarette and walk out.
I can't leave town. I live here. You're the one that's going to leave town on
Well,
your walkabout tours.
Yeah, that went over like stale morning biscuits.
Is that what? Do you think Horatio's trying to throw you under the bus now? Was that what?
I think so.
Oh, right. You know, dude, we should have told him. Horatio knows a shit ton of cars. Me and him go on those benders all the time.
Well, do they? Does the detective know that Horatio is the most skilled motorcycle mechanic in this province?
Oh, I don't think so. We're gonna have to.
I mean, we would be obligated to tell the detective
It's
that.
our constitutional. My God, we should have done small town America.
It's so American.
we don't know the words for Australia.
It's all right. We have a constitution in Australia. It's okay.
We
There's
do.
no the Australian small town movie is like what, Red Dog? Like
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Dressmaker? Like it doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's some movie starring Eric Bana
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
or Blue Heelers, you know.
Oh, Blue Heel is proper.
All right, mate. Next time we see the detective, we'll do our duty as a good, abiding citizens who have a cockfight on the side.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. You'd think this is the type of thing that would have already surfaced. That's the really, it's a major part.
Yeah,
of Horatio's
he doesn't
life.
know. He's not a very good detective.
Yeah. All right. End scene.
Okay. Okay.
Nice job, Joe.
That was a good one. Well done.
It's Irwin's turn.
Alrighty.
And Damien, don't forget to incorporate the fact that now you're the most skilled motorcycle mechanic in this area of Australia.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That is a new fact.
Well, I'm going to invite the detective in my scene. So
Yep.
I found this beautiful dog. It's a German Shepherd. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I want to walk this dog to where the detective's staying. Be like, mate, I have found your dream pet. Because I heard your name's Rex. And this dog is also Detective Rex.
Oh, Detective Rex! I love it. Sorry.
Too far of a throwback.
No, I watched it growing up.
Erin,
As soon as you said Detective Rex, I was like,
Erin, can you just log on to Discord and so I can send this to you?
oh, I'm in Discord.
Oh, it says you're offline.
What? Oh,
I'll send you the message anyway. That's fine. You just have a quick read of that because you can play it now or you can hold on to it. Also, could have probably given you the abbreviated version. That's the full extent. Let's go.
sorry.
Here, I'll give you the abbreviated version.
Okay.
So you can play that now, or you can hold on to it and play it at any other time.
I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay. So you just want to have a solo scene with me. Yep. All right, Irwin, you gave me a call. Are you just here to show me a dog, or what's happening here?
Yeah, no, to show you a dog. And other day when you met up with me and Jay, we were talking more afterwards, and we had some very important information. And I thought, good abiding citizen, got to tell my new friend, Detective Rex.
Yep, sure.
So the deal is, look, it's a secret, but it's not too secret, and it's illegal, but it's not illegal. So,
Sure.
we'll skip past that bit. As you know, me and Horatio, we go on fender benders.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Some joy rides, as another local described it.
I've got to tell you though, I'm never driving because don't have my license.
Okay, you don't have your, but you weren't driving.
Can't drive, so wasn't. Never had it because everything is within walking distance, and I love being one with nature. So Horatio on the booze bus, he, on the other hand, has grown up around cars and bikes. And when I heard the other day that his brakes were cut on the motorcycle, I was like, oh, shit, dude. Horatio's the only one that knows where the fucking brakes are. Well, he is the most skilled.
This is important information. Thank you, Irwin.
He is like one of the most skilled motorbikesmen in the whole country. That is our tiny town of Hamanada.
Malulaba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I will address my investigation accordingly. Really appreciate your cooperation at this trying time. I know, John was, known in the community, and, in a small town like this, any death, accidental or otherwise, can really, affect everyone. So.
Oh yeah, so sad.
I appreciate you coming forward and volunteering this information. Cool. I'll be in touch.
Amazing. I'm going to leave this dog here so you can bond, and I'll see you later.
I don't know if I don't know if I should. What do I do with the dog? I'm visiting. All right.
I'm sorry, David.
David? Who's David? Damien. Yeah, that's not very responsible animal welfare. Leaving the dog with somebody who's going to leave town.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. My scene, yeah? I'm going to have a scene with Irwin.
Oh, shit.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's say we're just in the paddock, I reckon, having a couple of stubbies. This can be a stubby. Oh, Irwin, mate, how you going?
Oh yeah, good, mate.
Yeah. I was thinking a bit earlier. You know that Sheila Shazza?
Oh, yeah, not my type. Great tits, but no ass.
You know she had an affair with John.
What?
Surely you know that.
Shazza and John?
Yeah.
Isn't Shazza Joseph's sister?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and remember how there was a big kerfuffle. You know how they had. Well, there was rumours anyway. It's never proven that they had a child together.
Shazza and John or Shazza and Joseph?
This could. I'm gonna change this up. Shazza and Joseph.
What?
There's rumors they had a child together. But then,
So
you're not in the scene.
You're not in the scene.
And then, but then, there's some saying they saw the child, but then like a couple of months later, the child was gone.
What happened to the kid?
No one knows. That's the thing. All kinds of rumors, some dastardly dark rumors, about what happened to the child. But, since Joseph knew John and, Shazza was, involved with John, maybe there might be some jealousy there,
Oh, you think John did something to the baby?
I'm thinking John or
Joseph.
maybe even Joseph.
Oh, no, John, sorry.
I'm getting confused.
Maybe John or Joseph.
John or Joseph, yeah.
Joseph
What?
to, hide the evidence, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Or John to hide the evidence, so to speak.
Look, Joseph and I have known each other for a long time.
Hmm.
I didn't think he swung that way with Shazza.
Well, it's on the grapevine.
So
Small town, mate.
deeply hurt
Yeah.
that he would
But maybe-
hook up with that
But
whoreback.
maybe Joseph found out about John and Shazza and, put two and two together.
It's just one whole big.
You don't get five, mate. You don't get five.
Oh, shit. Plot twist, eh?
Oh, yeah. Proper, mate. It's like we're living in one of those American small towns.
Now we're in England. Real proper, eh?
Oh, we're in England. There'll be some tea and crumpets. Yeah, I'll get an scene there.
Yeah. It's going somewhere weird. Oh, my God.
Jay,
yeah.
like to call
Oh,
the scene?
I think I better eavesdrop the next scene.
Okay.
That's probably a wise idea.
Whatever it is. Unfortunately, that's sort of by default. Well, Erin, you're having a scene, so it can be with me, or it can be with Damien, or it can be with both of us, but probably shouldn't involve Jay.
I sort of wanted to eavesdrop as well.
Unfortunately, with such a small player count, it's
I can't. You want?
it's rough to just keep doing that.
This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
my first eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just for the purpose of moving the group forward, do you think you can just have a scene?
Oh yeah, sure.
No, Jay, you can eavesdrop.
no, you-
for Erin.
Okay.
Okay. So I sort of want to hitch back on Horatio's scene.
If you want as well, like we can start pushing the boundaries of this. We can have a scene in the past. We can have a scene in the if you want to have a scene with John, we can do that.
Oh,
Do you want to have a scene pre-death or post-death? Do you want to have a scene with a new character that you just want as like someone who does something? You can start pushing the boundaries of what you think would normally happen.
I'm so sorry, I'm stumped because
That's all right. It's a lot of freedom.
last
It's a lot of freedom.
information sort of changed where the game was heading.
Mm.
So I was thinking, I don't know whether like a scene could exist where we're still discussing that and then the detective comes while we're discussing that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you can have that. You can do that if you'd like. Yeah, I'm wondering, do we do it as the exact same scene, or it's just a bit later?
Yeah, it's
and
like
you're like, "Hey, so I did a bit of questioning around, and or something," and you're having another scene about it.
Or like later in the night and we're still just drinking beers and the detectives come and found us because he's...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and specifically, you as a player are inviting the detective, but you as a character, you don't necessarily say, my character invited them. It's like you run into me or whatever. Yeah. You tell me how I appear if you want.
I guess maybe with the information that you have been handed, the detective is a little bit suspicious of Horatio, so he's sought him out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that allowed?
Hang on, so say that again?
With the information that the game kind of has currently, the detective is, or I would assume the detective is suspicious of Horatio.
I can't tell you who my prime suspect is.
No, and has maybe sought him out. And that's how the detectives...
you want me to go looking for him?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that is. So you're having a scene with him, but then I come in looking for Horatio.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Is Jay eavesdropping, or we don't know yet?
Jay can tell us at any time if he is eavesdropping.
Is Jay just going to be behind a bush? Just
Jay can be wherever he wants.
You don't know that I'm
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Okay. You let me know if you want me at a specific time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can just pretty much...
Yep. So the scene is, what, you're both having some stubbies, or are you doing something specific?
That's amazing. That one's so perfect.
Yeah, you can play it at any time.
No, I'm not going to play it now. Cool. We're just cruising. I'm like, mate, really, you gotta join the cockfight sometimes. It's been a while since I've seen you there.
Yeah, I've been busy with my taxing, the old tax, and I'm not a big cockfighting ring. It seems a bit cruel, mate. I'm surprised you're into it.
Well, it's all the chickens that we nearly run over. I go back the next day, check they're okay, and if they are, boom, into the cockfight. Round 2 of death, buddy.
Well, it still seems a little cruel, but, I'll...
Knock, knock, knock. You hear a knock at the door.
Aren't we in a field?
You hear a knock at the door come from? You hear a car drive up and the headlights are blinding you.
Oh, shit.
And I get out of the car, slam the door.
It's so loud.
The man I was just looking for, Mr. Horatio Excelsior. I was just speaking with someone else in town, and it turns out that you have been fudging some tax accounts. How long have you been doing that for?
Fudging tax accounts?
I have reports from 3 people saying that you have been known to skirt tax law.
Oh, surely they're on the take. That can't be true.
Are they on your take, sir?
No, never.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Steve, do you think you might have any weigh-in on this fact? Do you know anything about Mr. Excelsior's tax dealings?
I do my taxes myself.
I see.
You do your taxes yourself? Oh, that's right, you do, mate. You should come see me. I'll get you a good deal.
Yeah, you stole my money, won't you?
Oh, jeez, have another stubby.
All right. Check it.
Now, my investigation has been proceeding apace. I feel like I'm closing in on a suspect, but, I'd love to hear from both of you if you have anything that might help this case. Always willing to take witness testimony. Don't really know enough about John's past life. Mr. Excelsior, do you think you can tell me anything about John?
Well, you talked to Shazza, haven't you?
Shazza?
Yeah.
Shazza. Shazza.
Who's that?
Who works at the hairdresser.
Yeah.
Ah,
she's the only
okay.
town
Shazza works at the hairdresser.
John
And
and
why
Shazza
should I
work as
talk
a
with her?
duo.
Oh, sure.
Sorry?
Surely you've heard the rumours.
What rumors? I've only been in town for a few days. I can't possibly.
Shazza and John were, getting it on the side.
Shazza was a romantic interest for John.
Yeah, if you want to put it like that with your bloody fancy English, sure.
Yeah, well, that's putting it lightly.
Okay. Is this like do people know about this? Is this,
Well, not exactly. It's one of those, those rumours.
how did you find out?
Oh, old Bill from the canteen.
Old Bill from the canteen let you know, okay. All right. And is old Bill a town gossip, is he?
Old Bill knows all.
Okay. Right. I don't know what else to do from here. Again, you've both got my number. If you think you have any information that I should know, anything at all, and I look pointedly at Horatio, I'll be staying at the Motorway Inn. You can find me there.
How's Rex going?
Rex is fine. He won't stop following me. I gave him a treat once, and now he's expecting it all the time.
I knew it.
You need to take this dog back, Mr. Steve.
Oh.
I am not an animal. I am not in a situation to look after animals.
All right. Okay, I'll take him back tomorrow.
Thank you. And I make my way.
Make him away.
And I just I get into the car and I just stare out of the car at both of you and just slowly reverse away back to the car that I came from.
Panting next to your ear.
Erin, that's you're saying you wanted to keep going.
I'm happy there if you
Sure.
don't have anything else to add.
Sure. Jay, did you want to eat? I don't think there was anything really momentous in that scene to come out.
No.
Then Damien, do you want to have a scene?
Can I have a scene with Shazza?
You can have a scene with Shazza.
Excellent.
Erin, do you want to play Shazza?
Oh my God.
Do it.
That's exactly how I pictured it.
Yeah, chain smoking.
Yep.
Fancy seeing you here.
What do you want this scene to do?
Maybe at Shazza's place, and and Jay can decide if he wants to eavesdrop, I guess.
So I can decide what?
Because you're still waiting to eavesdrop, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you decide when you eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. All right, let's go for it. Shazza, how you going?
All right, how are you, cunt?
We just lost the PG rating.
Sorry.
That's all right.
No, I'm joking. Hey, yeah. Good, mate. Yeah, good. You got a ciggy for me?
Yeah, give me $2.
God, I love this. Yeah, all right. There you go. F4 bucks. Give me 2.
Okay. Down the cleavage, the money goes.
Yeah. So, Shazza, have you seen this detective in town?
Oh yeah, hot stuff, mate. I meant
Hot stuff, mate. You got your eyes on him.
Oh, I've got my eyes on everyone. When you come around next.
Oh, yeah. Shazza, mate. Oh. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, Shazza. Maybe tomorrow. So, John, obviously, mate. John.
Hmm?
A bit sad what happened to him.
The fact he died, or The other fact.
Yeah, both, mate, both. You told anyone?
That he died?
No, the other fact, mate.
I want to eavesdrop here.
You know that Bill and I
Anything you say, just say whatever you want.
Bill and I also, it's a busy job being the town's only thing.
Hairdresser?
Yeah.
Hairdresser, yeah.
So yeah, he knows, and he's a bit of a gossip, so he might tell other people. And also, I was walking around for 9 months, and it's hard to keep it a secret.
Yeah, true. But the secret's a bit. Yeah, I know.
Like, which hole does it?
Yeah.
Am I going about?
But the secret's, secret about. There's a few secrets here. You and Joseph, and you and John.
How dare you? And I'm going to slap you across the face.
Oh,
More drama, more drama.
Oh, that's it. Oh, not no free taxing for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, bloody oath show. That's the second time this week you've done that. Lucky I'm a nice bloke.
You jealous, Horatio.
Jealous? Nah. No, you, Shazza.
No.
If it was, it was Helen down the road. Oh, yeah. But no, not.
How dare you mention my competitor? I'm going to
Oh, so you're not the only hairdresser.
Shazza, my best bloody singlet, mate. No, but well, what about you and Joseph? Did you? Joseph, was he a jealous type? Joseph, did he know about you and John?
Look, he did come in on us once, and I thought he was here to play. Apparently not. So that's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
That's a bit awkward, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, I heard from Bill that Joseph is the jealous type. Might have had something to do with John. How'd that make you feel?
Well, I love it when the men fight over me.
Well, even if someone, poor bastard's dead.
Unfortunate consequence.
You bloody get around, Sheila, do.
The best Sheila there ever was.
Shazza, sorry. It's also anonymous in my head now. Yeah. All right, just saying, be careful, mate. That detective, he's got some big city smarts about him. Just be careful. I won't tell you, even though you bloody smacked me and put drink all over me, at least you gave me a cigarette too. Anyway, Shazza, you look after yourself, and I expect, after this mess, I expect half price on my next haircut.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can work something out.
All right. See you later.
All right.
End scene. End scene.
All right.
Oh, God.
We need to start amping up the drama here.
What?
Okay.
Slapping and throwing water wasn't enough drama?
More drama. More than just
drama.
Real Housewives
I'm
drama.
exhausted after this.
We're halfway through. We've got 4 more cards to draw, or I can take out one of these. But I want those terrible secrets to start coming out, because I still don't know what they are.
Oh, shit.
So they need to come out. They need to. People need to be start you were involved with this and you were involved with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Damien's scene. Jay, it's back to you.
Yes.
You got to eavesdrop on what happened in that.
I'm still kind of not sure, but I think so there was a relationship and a baby and
Yeah.
well,
And adultery and all
Can
kinds
we
of
establish that?
Shazza was Joseph's sister?
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like,
Yeah.
Jay doesn't need to be there for that scene. He would know that Shazza's his sister
Yeah.
if what we say is truth, if that's how the law
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
and so I guess I walked in.
But
Is that what big?
You don't know.
No, you. They didn't know you were there. It was purely you overheard it somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you know that more people, you know, a lot of people know about what's going on between you and Shazza and John.
Okay.
So how do you want to?
But I guess what I'm trying to establish is like between me and Shazza, what other what complications are they? There's a sibling relationship.
And you had a baby together.
What? Okay.
But the baby,
Game of Thrones.
Or the baby could have been John's. We don't know.
we don't know. Yeah, the baby could be John's or Joseph's.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's.
So you might have an incest
baby.
But the
Maybe it's his baby.
But the baby's died or the baby disappeared was like that's
Yeah,
what
we don't know
happened.
what happened.
Until it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess you could have some idea of what happened.
But this is what small town rumor fact.
Yeah, of course.
These are small town rumors.
Bill knows everything.
Oh, Bill, he's the town gossip.
All right. Yeah. Seems. I mean, you'll have to fill in the details for me.
I will say,
Just from a sort of an outsider perspective, I think all three of you have been a little conservative with introducing new facts. I think you can really start especially with the secrets that we established. So, start introducing complications. They don't have to be resolved. You don't have to think, oh, how do I resolve if now Horatio's on the run from the Australian mafia, like bikie gangs for false things. Like you can just start introducing complications
And
without an eye to solving them. Like that's fine.
So we can talk about our terrible secrets.
Well, you shouldn't be the one to bring it up, ideally.
Yeah.
You're trying to throw suspicion on someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can bring up their role by trying to and minimize yours if you want.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Right? But we want it to come out as players, even though the characters do not. So you're trying to think of how can I just, some medication was left out for the detective to see, and it's medication for psychosis or something, whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I want to see more.
Cool.
So Jay, with that in mind, it's your turn.
Okay, so I think I want a scene just with Rex. So Detective Rex.
Yes.
And I in this scene, I mean, we're gonna just be doing a walkabout, but I'm gonna meet up with you at a location near where I guess John was found.
Yes.
Near that curve. So as you arrive, however you arrive, I guess by car, right?
Yeah, I pull up in my car.
Yeah, and I come walking up, and I'm holding a like a large transparent plastic bag that's wrapped, and it's got a hat in it. And so I'm walking up to you, and I guess I say as you know, I invited you here because I have something to give to you. You know that I spend a lot of time walking about these areas, and I care for the woods a great deal, and I never want to see them desecrated by outside objects, and so I pick up the things that don't belong, and I bring along bags.
That's very thoughtful of you, Joseph. Very thoughtful.
Well, I always have them, and so I give you this hat that I found on the side of the road over here,
Yeah.
just after the curve.
Right. So
Are you suspecting this was John's hat? Are you?
I don't know. I don't know whose hat it was,
Okay.
but I know that it wasn't there prior to John's passing.
So you suspect
Suspect maybe the person who, maybe someone else was at the scene and it might be their hat. Am I on the right track here?
Well, I find missing things in the woods all the time.
and
What's a couple of examples of missing things that you may have found?
Watches.
Watches. Have you got any
Wallets.
spare Rolexes? I wouldn't mind.
I mean, things are left in the woods, but this hat was found in the woods, and that's really what I brought you here for. But why are the other things that I find in the woods important?
they're not. I'm just, I just need a watch. So.
Okay.
Oh, I have one. Would you? I mean, is $30?
It's a bit steep, don't you think? How about
I can do it. I can do it for 20.
20? Cool. Great. Thank
20.
you.
Yeah, the silver one though, not gold.
All right.
The silver one for 20.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now, this hat, do you recognize it at all?
I do. In fact, that was the odd thing. I remember seeing it on somebody recently, and I can't remember. With people coming and going all of the time.
A lot of people coming and going in this small town, is it?
Well,
You can't remember who you saw this hat on at all?
You know how many hats are like this? It's a wide brim tan. I mean, everyone's trying to stick the sun off them on these walkabouts. I sell about 10 of these every 4 days.
Okay. Very specific numbers. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will take this hat, and I might go around town asking people to see if they recognize it. Look inside. I'm just looking for any is there any identification on it? You had it from the outside, but in a bag. But do you see any markings or symbols on it? Any names on the tag?
Yeah, there was an H.
An H. Okay. I will. I'll mark that down. I'll just take a photo of
that. Very good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Joseph, for bringing this to my attention. I'll have to go around asking some questions. Is there anything else, any new information otherwise that you wanted to give to me?
Well, yeah. I mean, so that same day, I remember seeing a blue car that was all roughed up on the side.
Okay.
And I'd never seen that car before.
Okay. That specific car. Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those long cars, American model, old.
Yep. Okay.
Very distinctive, you would say.
Yeah. Like those cars in the movies, they put the cow horns on, but this one didn't have no horns.
I actually don't know what car you're referring to. Is it like the car that's in the Monopoly things?
Okay, so years ago on the TV show Dallas, and this was in the 80s, they had these cars. They would have like actual horns.
I see. Yeah.
Like as a hood ornament.
Yes, I know the ones you mean.
Horns
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not audible horns. Yeah. Like
physical horns.
Physical horns.
Oh,
okay. So very distinctive car. All right.
Yeah.
And that was the first time you'd seen it? You haven't seen it since?
Haven't seen that blue car since. I saw it that day, all scuffed up, late around in the evening time, early, right around dusk.
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't seen that car before.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Joseph. You've been very helpful today. Thank you.
I hope so.
You'll need me. I'm going back to Magruder's to grab some pie.
Yep. Good day. End scene.
And scene. All right. And Jay, I've sent you another card. You can. No one's played a card yet. Feel free if you have them, play them.
They will be played.
Yeah. Erin, it's your turn.
Oh, shit me. All right.
So there are 3 more cards, and the last one is like the final scene, where everyone will be involved somehow. So we're nearly there as people invite the detective.
Okay. I want to have a scene with Joseph and the detective can stumble upon this. So we will be on our walks, but our fight will I'm ready for a fight, and I'm just going to make enough of a ruckus that the detective's like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah. All right.
So we're on our walks, and I'm just like, Joseph, I thought we had something special, but how could you with Shazza?
What? Why do you think something like that of me? It's craziness talking about me like that.
I heard about it from Horatio. He said that he heard from Bill that you two were together, and I thought that we were committed to one another.
Yeah, but that boy confuses you and me all the time.
What? I didn't do it. I think I would know whether I tried to fuck my sister. Whoa, hang on. Be careful how I phrase that. Look, I'm like the only one in town that hasn't gone there with Shazza. And I thought you were too. I thought that's what made us special, why our connection was so great.
I hear what you're saying, and I know that there, everyone wants to find that baby that was lost and figure out what really happened. But
so there was a baby.
I heard rumors of one. I never saw it.
Well, we saw Shazza walk around town, and she was pregnant as fuck. So
well, some people look pregnant, and some people just, you don't know.
I do hate it.
I thought it was one of those you just didn't know.
I saw that Helen the other day, and I'm like, "Oh, brilliant! When's it due?" And she slapped me and tried to shave my head.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but like, what? Why would you do this to me? Everyone knew she was. Well, we kind of knew she was fucking John. Why would you break the bro code?
So do you want me to show up
all
here?
Right. Look.
Yeah. Okay. So I've driven by slowly, and I heard the shouting on the streets down the main street, because there's only one main street in this small town. I pull up and Irwin, Joseph, what seems to be the ruckus? I could hear you shouting down from the other end.
He fucked a woman.
I believe
That's relatively standard as activities go in society. Is there something specific about the situation that is not good?
We were committed,
Oh, I see. You had a thing together.
we have a cockfight, and then we cockfight.
Yeah, I guess the issue is the two weren't happening at the same time, so I didn't realize that it would have been a problem. It's like,
when we were on a break.
No, we weren't on a break. This happened before.
Whoa.
Before us.
Oh shit! That was
Wait,
ages
I
ago
see.
then.
I wouldn't be untrue.
So Joseph had an affair with Shazza, and there was a child. Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know about a child.
Well, we know Shazza was pregnant, but we also know she was fucking John. We just don't know whose baby it was, because Shazza got around.
I see. Yes.
A few other members of town have testified that they have also slept with Shazza. Bill.
Jeffrey.
That man has a lot to say. Okay. Well, what do you, I'm like, what do I need to do? What do I need to establish? What? No, I'm mentally blank. Do you think this is in any way connected to John? Irwin, do you think this is this situation, or is this just a petty squabble? Because I don't really have time for this if it's just a petty squabble.
Well, John was fucking Shazza.
Okay.
The babe, and we don't know who the baby is, but you know, John was the jealous type.
How long ago
Was this affair and this baby?
Well, the affair was until he died.
Right, so quite recent.
Quite recently.
Right.
But the baby was before me and Joseph were a thing, apparently.
Okay, so it's definitely a baby and
Not someone who's grown up and is going to somehow break into the scene and be like, it's me.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh shit, Mario, what are you doing here?
It's me. No, okay.
Comes out of a plumbing hole.
All right. Well, I will keep my eye out for dingoes, and
You think the dingo ate the baby?
Maybe I'll let the authorities know.
Good. Yeah, could happen.
But you two need to stop arguing quite so much. Otherwise, small town secrets, they're going to come out. Every town I visited, there's always something, and I'll bid you good night with that. All right.
Detective.
All right.
Did you want anything else to happen in the scene, Erin?
No, that's me.
Gold.
All right. There is 2 more cards left to draw. Damien, it's your turn.
Should we take a bio break now and then come back to the last 2 cards?
Yeah.
So we won't have much left after the break. So yeah, let's take a break here.
Great.
Yeah. All right.
I assume you'll just edit all this out.
Maybe. Anyway, let's have a break.
Yeah.
All right.
We are back. Right. So, yes, my turn. I would like a scene with Irwin. And I
Just so popular.
think we'll have it near the place John went off the road.
Sure.
Yeah. Right. So, Irwin, mate, how you doing today?
Oh, yeah, good mate. Why'd you bring me here? You planning to kill me? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, of course. That thing we did a few weeks ago.
Which one? I'm a busy man.
Yeah. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Oh, yeah, fucking truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
We really turned the town on its heels with that.
Yeah. Well, I think they had a bit too much to drink, but I think it was still a bloody good idea.
Oh, fucking classic cracker of a prank.
Yeah. We've got so much breakfast now to last us for years.
Yeah, problem is I got no milk, so it's just real dry.
Oh, real dry wheat bix. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the town without its wheat bix, biggest drama we've had.
Oh,
Before John died.
Before John died, yeah. Well, I heard a rumour, mate, that about a year ago there was this homeless fella called Steve. And he kind of disappeared one day, and nobody really questioned it. But I reckon you might have had something to do with that.
What, do you think I used to be Steve Irwin, and now I'm going by Irwin Steve.
Good one, mate. No, this was Steve Purcell, mate. He wasn't, homeless lad. Not many people paid attention to him, but I did. And I reckon you may have had something to do with it. And you know what? You know how you got that cockfighting ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I heard that you were, running a bit low on sawdust.
Well, are you saying I put Steve through a wood chipper?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, mate.
Mate, it would be
smarter.
Sawdust.
You needed sawdust.
No, mate. It would be smarter to grab Steve and get him to fight the cocks. How fucking funny would that be? Man,
yeah, you're right, mate. That would have been funny. But no, this is what I'm hearing. And I want the detective to come in now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm driving out, just driving around. I pull up and I say, what are you two doing here? I was just here to have another look over the crime scene.
Why didn't you ask him? He knows this wood chipper all too well.
Oh, right.
Is that right? Do you know whose wood chipper who that belongs to?
Belongs to Bill.
Is it? That sounds like a likely story.
It belongs to Bill, and therefore it belongs to everyone.
Horatio, can you confirm that for me?
It's not important who it belongs to. It's out in the open. Anyone can use it.
Can they now?
Yeah. I think Bill may own it, but he just lets anyone use it.
I see.
And, this guy's been running the cockfighting ring, and he needed some sawdust. Oh, yeah.
You can't make sawdust out of bodies.
I believe that's true, but why did you need sawdust, Mr. Steve?
Please, call me Irwin.
Irwin?
Steve's the dead guy. For my cockfighting ring, you know about my cocks.
Yep. I've heard a fair bit about those cocks.
Wouldn't you to know?
I want to use my card.
Yes.
The red-handed card.
Yes.
So I'm driving up, and I want to enter the scene.
So just read out what the card does.
Let's see. I don't actually think I have the card right in front of me.
That's all right. It's just in the chat.
I know. I'm like.
Do you want me to bring it up?
Can you?
So red-handed, keep this card. During any other player's scene to which you weren't invited, you may choose to make a dramatic entrance and catch someone in the act.
Yeah. So I'm coming back because Horatio, you've been selling everything that I've brought back, and I told you there's no way I can get you this wood chipper. And here you are still trying to take the wood chipper to sell it. I don't understand what's going on here. It's evidence.
It's your wood chipper? Accused. No, it's not. And I'm going to play my big sleep card. And
he's been talking to me for about a week.
Hang on. Damien's playing a card. Tell me what the card does. Tell everyone what the card does.
It allows me to fall straight into a coma.
What?
There is more text on the card, I think, just for
yes.
At the moment of your choosing, you can play it to fall into a coma to be ended at any suitably dramatic point. You may still take turns, but you may not re-enter a coma once you awake. So you fall into a coma during this conversation where we're all there. Oh my God, what's happened to Horatio? He seems to have bumped his head.
Is he okay?
How fucking convenient. Just as we're honing down on the killer, he fucking slips on some sawdust and dried dead blood of John.
Clearly the stress of this situation and the realization that that
Look at his dead body. It's still sweating.
he has no explanation for his desire for the wood chipper at this point.
Yeah.
And I understand, my good friend here, Irwin's been selling sawdust for years, but he has a separate source. I don't know. This isn't,
Look,
and it's not a desperate ploy. We make our money cockfighting.
Joseph and I go out into the desert. We collect desert dust, and I put it through a saw, and then it's sawdust, and that's how I outsource for our cot rig.
I see.
But the thing is, this monstrosity out here appeared on the side of the road about 5 days before John's death. And no sooner did it get out there than Horatio. By the way, we should probably call somebody for Horatio. He doesn't.
I've notified the local authority.
You know what? Horatio and I, we go out on our benders, our driving benders, and we were going to hang out the night that John died. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And he's like, no, I've got other plans. So that's why Joseph and I caught up. He didn't want to hang out. He never not wants to hang out and do drunk benders with.
Interesting. So a change of behavior in Horatio, is it?
Yeah, nah. Lately,
he's always a big drinker.
I need to send you a card as well because you called me into the scene. No, great.
But lately he's been really stressed. I think his tax laundering business isn't going as well as he wanted.
Well, I mean, we've been making money on the side because he's been selling all the stuff that I've been finding. Usually it's lost and found stuff, but sometimes not so much. This wood chipper was one of the strange examples.
All right. Well, this is interesting that we all showed up and the authorities come by and take Horatio to a hospital or a local clinic or whatever it is.
Hope he's feeling better. But I mean, if he's not and your case is done, and I don't know.
We will find out. Thank you, Joseph.
How do you wake back up? Are you just unconscious for the rest of the game?
Basically, he chooses to wake up when he wants to.
Oh, okay.
He chooses when to wake up, and then he's like, I'm awake. All right. So with that, I'll take my leave from the scene. But that was Damien's scene, so maybe we end the scene.
Yeah, let's end there.
Yeah. Just to confirm, Jay, you came in and got to catch them red-handed. What did you catch them red-handed doing? Was it just trying
to get the saw?
Okay. That's
they
what
were
doing.
They were actually at the site trying to get the saw.
Okay.
This was all a ruse.
All right. Okay.
Fantastic. All right then, Jay, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm taking another morning walk with Stevie, and we take morning and afternoon walks. Regular walkers.
Real buddy here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how we get business done. Some people golf, we walk. All about town and the areas around. Always walking, never driving.
Yeah, because can't drive.
Yeah. Okay, great. And what's your aim in the scene? What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, we're just trying to figure out what happened to Horatio, and we're walking over to bring flowers to the hospital, and just having a regular walk. So, hey, Irwin, I think it might be too early to start back up our cockfighting business. Maybe wait another day or two.
Yeah.
I think while this detective's around.
No, that's
I mean-
understandable. We tried to get him in on it, and he just wasn't keen.
Yeah, and our key customer, I mean, with Horatio down, I'm not sure the betting's going to be the same.
Yeah, yeah. Without Horatio and John, we're kind of fucked. Horatio is our big better, and John.
I mean, do we have to go back to the bank job? And like, I mean, that time that we robbed a bank, and I mean, it was a horrible crime, but you know, we buried that in our past. And
that's when you and I first fell in love.
yeah. And I'll tell you what, when you like told that teller, hand over all that money, I just fell in love with you.
Yeah. Nothing turns you on like a hardcore bank heist.
Well, it was like really smooth because you did it like without, and you just talked him out of the money.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that took some sway and swagger.
So
you're so crafty with your words that it's truly amazing. It's a gift to have been working with you all these years, and I'm just
stop it.
I'm just honored. You know, you're such a wordsmith, and you can convince anybody of anything, and I'm so proud to be one of your friends. Just wanted to say that as we drop off the flowers here. Do you think it's just good enough to drop them off at the little welcome center, or do you think we need to walk them up?
Oh, we should probably walk them up and check that Horatio's still breathing.
Yeah, I suppose that's the right thing to do. And you know, he spent, what was it, $4 million in our betting parlor in this small town, so we at least can buy him these one $250 flower arrangement.
All you have to do is call one of the chickens Bob, and he bets on it.
Yeah.
And then Bob versus Prince Albert, and he's betting on himself.
And you know what? If you call the other one John, he'll bet against it.
Do you think we should have seen this all these years? He'd always had a thing against John. But what? The question is what?
Oh, yeah. That's a connection.
Oh, my God. But what could Horatio have against John?
I told you you're so smart. You're so smart.
I use it sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm changing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute dog.
Oh, you should see the detective with that cute dog. Let's talk to the detective with the cute dog.
It's Rex.
Maybe he's here at the hospital. Hey, detective.
Yes, I came here to check on Horatio.
So tell him what you just remembered and learned, Irwin.
Oh, yeah. Horatio, so part of our cockfighting ring was that Horatio always would bet against a chicken named John. We don't know what it is, but he had it against this chicken. Look, me and Horatio, we go way back, but I go way back with Joseph further than Horatio, and you got to stick.
He goes in the hospital.
Yeah, so we're in the clinic. We're all together in the same room. You're still in a coma.
I can eavesdrop according to my card, so I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
Sure.
Now.
Yeah.
Not before.
I see. Yeah. Well, you weren't in the clinic, were you?
So Jay has invited.
Before. Now we're in the clinic.
So Jay has invited me into the scene, which is the final card. That is the J'accuse card. So at some point in this scene, Jay, you need to make an accusation of who you think the murderer is. At some point, it doesn't have to be right this second, but this is the final scene of the game.
Okay.
And we'll see how that goes. So if you have other cards, this is the time to play them.
I would like to play my. I'm just worried about other people playing other cards.
Don't worry, there's not that many effects.
I'm going to play my alibi card.
Yes. You just save. Actually, I think you can save that till the accusation itself.
Oh, okay. So you have an ironclad alibi for the murder. You're innocent and cannot be convicted in the final accusation.
Yeah.
So while we're in the accusation round,
Mhm.
I'm going to play
Yeah.
that card.
You've got an alibi. And what is your alibi? What is the alibi that says you cannot possibly have done the murder?
Well, I said earlier that I was with Joseph,
Mhm.
so that's my alibi. But that sort of gives him a really good alibi.
Not necessarily, but
Okay.
okay. Joseph is your alibi who said that you did not do it. All right. Let's keep going.
I've had a better alibi.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm going to use my card at this point, which is so while poor Horatio is still unconscious and eavesdropping apparently. So I have the doppelganger card. So I'm going to be at his bedside when you're not really looking, but you're there, and I'm going to I can pick another character from the table and canonically resemble the character enough, either in face, voice, or silhouette, to get away with impersonating them. So I'm going to impersonate Horatio's voice and say, "I knocked John into the sawduster. I did it. I did it."
Oh, Horatio's awake.
He admitted to the crime? That's incredible.
Comedian.
I'm going to wake up now. No! I am the real Horatio.
But Horatio, you just said you did it.
He is an imposter.
Who is?
What?
Who's him? I need you. We're online, so I need you to tell me who you're pointing to.
Joseph.
Joseph, are you impersonating Horatio?
No, I'm
No.
myself today. I'm here myself today. Hi. Good to see you. You're yourself too, I can see.
Are you okay, Joseph? You seem a little confused.
Why? I'm not confused. I mean, I just saw him wake up.
I see. I've had a very long and exhaustive investigation into the death of John Carpenter, and I believe I'm ready to make a case. But if one of you have anything more to say and to weigh in, now is the time.
Well,
I'm going to play a card.
Oh, yes.
The Don't I Know You card.
Yes.
I'm going to say...
What just read out the card for everyone?
Choose another player to recognize from somewhere they ought not have been.
Mm-hmm.
This can be a recent encounter or a chance meeting in your sort of pasts.
Mm-hmm.
So, how am I going to use this card? Okay. I'm going to say... when I was in that coma. Oh, my God. It just came to me. Oh, I remember now. I saw Joseph in the morgue. He was busting in. He had a flashlight. He had a crowbar. He was busting in.
And what were you doing at the morgue as well, Horatio?
No, I saw him bust into the doors.
And why did you see?
I was going for a drive with Irwin.
And
joyrides.
I see. Okay. Do you have anything to say to this, Joseph?
Yeah, I was breaking into the morgue. He
admits it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, John was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a friend, and I wanted to get his wedding ring before he was cremated. No crime in that.
There's a crime.
I think it might be.
Okay, I'm guilty of that crime of breaking into the morgue.
Okay. I understand.
All this town is really.
I was distressed by my friend's death.
I see.
And I have been kind of holding back on how close I was with John. I do care about him as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much as
you were close with John as well.
I'm not a philanderer. What are you thinking? You turned everything into an affair, my dear.
Sorry, I just get jealous. It's all part of the fun, eh?
It is. That's how we work. That's how we work, my dear. That's how we work.
Well, Joseph, do you have anyone that you think is the prime suspect?
Well, I've known a lot of people in this town for years. Horatio has not done a lot of explaining about how his relationship with the deceased is anything other than bizarre. And it's clear that he's motivated by money and drinking. He talks about it incessantly. Met you at a gambling place. I think the content speaks for itself.
Right. Very good. All right. Well, I think this is it, because my current prime suspect is Horatio. And you have accused Horatio successfully, which means Horatio committed the murder. Give it up, Horatio. How and why did you kill John?
All right, I admit it. I killed John. He was always beating me at lawn bowls, that bastard. He was so good. He was so good. Every time he'd beat me, and it's like, I just wanted to win once. It's like my favorite football team, always losing. It's like, damn it, I wanted to win once in my life.
Well, this has been
a crime that has rocked the town of Mooloolaba. And there are some weird characters in this town. You should maybe close down that underground cockfighting ring. Because it doesn't seem to be very underground when half the town is involved in it.
We'll do an above ground cockfighting ring.
Keep it above.
It's only underground because we were paying the authorities.
Yeah.
All right, Horatio. Call in the local cops. Put him in chains.
No.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
And I bid the rest of you a good day. Does anyone want to have an epilogue for their character of what happens next after that?
Joseph and Steve walk
Just
up.
a couple of sentences, at the end of the film.
Yeah, Joseph and Steve walk off and continue having their daily walks.
Yeah.
And I think the cockfighting ring comes to an end because the main customer is now gone.
Yeah.
Horatio was single-handedly the main betting source.
Although we need a new business venture. So what would be the next thing?
We can just I was thinking we rob another bank and Bonnie and Clyde this shit and go somewhere else.
Maybe that's the next shot is robbing a bank.
I think so. That'd be good.
Can we ask who your original suspect was?
It was Irwin Steve.
Hey, I thought
that was my first suspect. I had to pick one of you at random, and that was my first suspect.
Yeah. All right, that was.
That was Coffee Detective. Could have gone more off the rails, but
thank you everyone for being good sports.
But is that how it normally goes?
The couple of games I've played and seen have gone way more like Days of Our Lives dramatic. And it also does help if there are more players. 3 is very contained, but with 4 or even 5, you've got a lot more people to play off and more interconnected.
Sure, yeah.
There was one game where, there was this weird family and it's like, you weren't my brother, you're my father, weird stuff like that. And so you can really go over the top of that. But thanks for playing, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think 5 is probably a good number for this game.
Yeah. Definitely benefits from
I had the best card. So I had this card called Fatal. If you have a romantic partner, you may play this card at any time to make them take the fall for a crime you committed. So at any point, if it was looking like I did it, it was like, nah, it was Joseph.
Yeah.
Well, I chose the right person to frame then.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have done a trap card and returned it back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roman, very, very much.
No worries.
It was
It's a pleasure.
hard to get used to. It's one of those GM-less games, as they call it.
Yeah, very different mood. I've found people tend to struggle with them because they're sort of focused on improv.
Yeah. Yep. I thought we did pretty well for our first go at it.
No
So,
worries.
That was a lot of fun.
Yep. All right. So we'll sign off now and see you next
All
time.
Thank
ya.
you.
All right.